Hey everybody, my name's Mary of Cherry Wayne, and today I'm just going to do a really quick update. I have another pattern release coming soon. I'll go into detail about that later, but I have some samples made up, and I have a couple paintings I did. So I'll show you the paintings really quick first. This is just a set of 3. And this one. So I really like how those turned out. And then the hat pattern, it's a hat pattern that I'm working on. It's going to be 2 separate patterns, but the main body of the hat is constructed the same way. It's just the pattern is slightly different because it's going to accommodate a ruffle. So this is the ruffle version of the hat. This is done with Caron cake, one of the cinnamon swirl ones. So this is 1 cake of yarn. And then the second one here, this is done with Loops and Threads Facets yarn. And again, it's just done with 1 skein. This did take 2 though, but the point is all the colors in it are just naturally within the yarn. And these ruffle hats do have elastic crocheted into them. So those are the ruffle version. This is a solid version of the hat pattern. You can wear it as a slouchy hat or roll it up and wear it as a beanie. And then the whole point of this hat is really that you can use any number of combination of colors that you can think of, but it also has some shaping to it. So it's kind of like the perfect hat, in my opinion. But this one has been steam blocked, has been washed several times. So this has a really great drape to it. And if you'll notice the way it's made, it also kind of resembles a knit hat. And I really love how knit hats feel and look. So anyways, that's why this one looks a little bit different, because it has been washed and steam blocked. So this sample that I made is only using 3 colors. And again, you could wear it. I like to wear it as like a skull cap. So I like it rolled up this way, but again, you could wear it as a slouch hat as well. So this is only 3 colors. This is a sample using 9 colors. And I'm just trying to use up the yarn that I have, so although these aren't necessarily my most favorite colors in the world, together anyways, I'm just trying to use my scraps. And I did change the way the top of the hat will be joined, because I like those points to be as closely joined as possible, but I still wanted the join to be easy so you could see the difference between these two. So this is how it'll be done. I also, again, I'll go into detail of it when I do another video where I'm releasing the pattern, but this is nowhere near as intimidating as it looks. This is very easy to do. I just want to put that out there. So don't be intimidated by all these different colors and the stripes and all that. The whole point is that it's easy to do. And then this one I'm not done with, but it's another sample to show what you can do. You can see in the back there. So it's the same yarn, but it's a self-striping yarn that's Red Heart, Super Saver, and Latte Stripe. If the center of your yarn is a completely different color, you can alternate them. So basically this is made as if it were two different colors, but because it's the same yarn and it's self-striping, kind of like an ombre, it just makes a really, really cool effect, as you can see. And the other thing you could do is you could just use one ball and you can pull from the center and from the outside if you didn't want to get two skeins of yarn. Um, I have to, I'd have to use one of those by itself to see if it'd be enough, because the variegated and self-striping yarns have less yardage than a solid skein, and so I haven't tested to see exactly how much yardage that requires. I know this one with the ruffle, the cake is 400 and something yards, and I didn't use the entire cake, so. But anyways, so that is another way you could do it. And that's the update that I have so far. Once I get the hat to the point where it's ready to be published and I've had it tested and all that, I'll make another official video about it. And I do still have other patterns available in my Etsy shop if you want to check them out. I have one pattern, which you can see right there. I'm going to make a bag charm size version, and I'm going to do a tutorial for that, so you'll have a free video that's up if you don't just want the written paid for pattern. And yeah, that's my update. I hope everyone's doing well, and I will see you in the next video.